Today I'm going to be telling you how we came up with our Digipack magazine advert and our music video and the step-by-step on how we did it. Firstly, we have our Digipack. Now to create this we made a mood board and we also researched Marina Davidson and Ben Howard. We can find this on my textual research page, which I can show you now. We firstly looked at Ben Howard's Digipack, which was very floral and had some sort of distortion, and it also had a picture of himself on the front, and it was very much what we were looking for when looking into the Digipacks. We wanted to stick with the indie theme, as through our audience research we found that indie was quite a popular vote, and therefore we decided to go through with our idea of having a music video in the style of indie. Ben Howard's Digipack was something that we looked into, and how we wanted to incorporate the flowers and the very naturistic look of this Digipack. We did this in our music video by using the use of nature and the use of the beach and the use of the sunset and again the beach setting. This was eliminated from Ben Howard's picture, but we did incorporate the nature of the flowers, which we called the trees. We believe that we have stuck to the conventions of the Digipack in the genre of indie, as we have consistently used the sunset theme throughout. We have also implemented the weather, water and water and water and water and water. We've stuck to the conventions of nature, but we also feel like we haven't stuck to the conventions as normal, as most indie genre would incorporate the actual artist on the front page, which we haven't. This was a friend of ours who we took the picture of, and these did not belong to us. In fact, they were a part of the Complete Works dance studio that used to be there. The person you can see here was actually a stranger who is in the perfect shot. So we feel like we haven't stuck to the conventions, as some of these pictures were not planned and they did happen on accident. So we believe that although they have come out looking rather nice, they did not. Most of them were unintentional and were happy accidents. Next, I'm going to be talking about how we came up with the ideas for our magazine advert. Firstly, we made a mood board, and I will show you now. Ranging from Lana Del Rey, Olly Murs, Ed Sheeran to Paloma Faith. We grabbed all the different posters that we had seen on Google and around in record shops, and we put them all together to create a mood board of different indie genred posters that we could incorporate into our own magazine advert as much as possible. This is our magazine advert for our music video. Here we have used the use of Photoshop to create the shattered effect. We have done this to try and show off that although the person who wrote this album may be feeling damaged, they can be fixed, as we can find out at the end of our music video. The title of the album is Traceless Fortitude, and we have included all the YouTube, Instagram and iTunes and even our record label out. We've selected Out Now, and we have wrote featuring the debut single Silhouette, which is the main music video, which is the song that we're using for our main music video. We have also included things such as a hypnotising sound from The Observer, and we have also included a remarkable new talent. These are what we researched that capture the eye of the audience and of the buyer to want to make them buy that Green Day and the Arctic Monkeys. And we believe that the Green Day is something that we've incorporated into our own music video, as it's stuck with an orangey feel, like a hot feel from the sun, and they've incorporated it using the fire. And we've also included a person on our on our magazine advert, which is also quite similar to the Green Day one. The Arctic Monkeys is also similar to us, as they have also used the use of Photoshop within their magazine advert for their tour. We have also used the use of Photoshop, as you can see, in the use of the shattered effect. We believe that we have stuck to the conventions of the indie genre, as we have kept it all one neutral colour and incorporated the sunset into the background, which we can also see on our digipack. That you would use things such as slogans or quotes from different newspapers and news magazines, such as from The Observer, and we've done it from Q, A Remarkable New Talent. We find that this is quite common on magazine adverts. We've also made sure that no text covers the image of the person standing in the video, and we've also tried to incorporate as best as we can the #1 hit single Silhouette, which we have also tried to create a silhouette with the person and with the background to make it all tie in together, making sure that this Silhouette album is the #1 in this album itself. This is why we've done that, and we feel like this does meet the conventions, as many people have a focus, many artists have a focus on one particular song and usually name the album after that one song, or that one song as will do very well. So that's why we have done that. Now I'm going to be explaining to you how we came up with the idea for our music video and the research we did behind it. Firstly, we researched the likes of Ed Sheeran, Aurora and Adele, and we watched their music videos on YouTube and gathered a mood board of what we thought we could incorporate into our music video. A lot of the Ed Sheeran ones involved a second person, an emotional story behind it. This is why we wanted to have an emotional narrative rather than a concept or more of a performance element, as we wanted to engage the audience and make them feel like they were a part of the experience. I feel that more emotional videos leave lasting impressions on people, and we all decided that this was a good idea. We first decided on the song Darkness by Grace VanderWaal. We decided this as a group, and within our focus group we decided that this probably wasn't the best song until we came up with the song Aquilo by Silhouette. After giving it a few listens or so, we finally decided that this was definitely the song we wanted to listen to, and we began our research on how we could pull lyrics together and how to make it all link and what narrative to go by. Our music video is along the lines of a narrative, and we believe that we have followed the conventions of a narrative, as we have established a story within the music video and within the time slot it had to be in. We also feel, though, however, that we have not followed the convention and instead have followed our own idea. We have obviously a car crash at the beginning of our video to establish a story before the music has even started. We decided to do this because we have seen music videos where there is a story at the beginning and it establishes and gets us more emotionally attached to the character and what they are feeling. I believe that this is a very different way of doing a music video, and it worked very well for me and our group. It allowed us to be able to tell a story as well as fit it all in the time frame, because unfortunately 3 minutes 40 was not enough for us to want to be able to tell our story, so we decided that having a short 30-second clip at the beginning was definitely something we could achieve. We also achieved this through using another story to basically clear up what happened at the very end. We felt like just walking away from the stage after her dance wasn't going to cut it for the audience, and I felt like we had to give something back to them in order for them to feel satisfied that everything was okay. We had Jess visit a graveyard and perch herself down and say your final goodbye to her mum. We believe that this is also something that isn't conventional, because we have both the story at the beginning and the end. We also used a piano piece from the actual song Silhouette that we found online, and we use this as a way to reconnect to this emotional story. We hope you enjoy looking at our digipack, magazine advert and watching our music video, and we hope you don't cry. Bye!